Hello. How are we doing? I've already cried 3 times today, so I'm just having fun. Oh, you gonna stay frozen, buddy? Come on, you can do this. I mean, me talking to myself too. Okay, there we go. My Streamlabs is feeling a little rough today, apparently. Which I mean, samesies. So I cannot judge here. Um, it is taking me longer to do literally everything. That's fine though. Okay, stretching on it. I'm waiting for my reference images to actually load so that I can put them up on my iPad. That's also going slow today. It's just a time. It's fine though. Okay, I've stretched. I will take a sippy. I also still have some of my iced tea to finish too. Sippy accomplished. Say something nice about myself. Um, my brain is just not giving me anything. I don't think this really counts, but I'm going to say it anyway. I have done a really good job at getting so many supportive and kind people around me, like legitimately, and I'm probably going to start crying now that I'm talking about it because that's just the kind of day I'm having. But yeah, I I woke up to like a lot of really supportive messages today, which was very nice. So I'm glad that I'm the kind of person who can get those kind of supportive people around me. But yeah, you can kind of tell I'm not having a great day today. um, oh, that's good, Parker. You had way too many all at once. Just really the entire Midwest. You are all just trading. Yeah, Grim and I already talked this morning, which was responsible for 2 of the crying sessions this morning. I will say, not bad crying sessions, just I don't know, discussion I needed to have, I think. But yeah. There was something else I was going to say, and now I don't remember what it was. That's just how it is. It's fine. um, I would love it if these images would actually load, please. Thank you. So we're doing a mussel today, if you couldn't tell. And I'm gonna just load these photos into things.
Sweetie.
Thank you. I may need to take a break and blow my nose in a second. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a mussel. So I mentioned that
I love
I
your goopy wiener.
that still just tickles me. I mentioned that I was thinking about doing a mussel greeting card, kind of like a love card. That's why I brought my sketchbook out here. I was like, why did I bring this out here? I knew there was reason. It's because I wrote down the pun that Al gave me in it. I'm also very blessed to have a lot of people in my life who are really good at puns. um, here's the page. Because I was thinking, so like a muscle, right? Heart is the strongest muscle. When you open up a muscle, it makes kind of like a heart shape. Um, so I was thinking it might be cute to do like a little heart-shaped muscle and then have a pun and make a greeting card out of it. Um, Al came up with 2 different ones, and this one I like better than the other one. But My heart is the strongest muscle I possess, and it opens for you. He did a little bit more flowery Old English at the end. But the other one was, shall I tell you of how my heart opens for you? But I like the other one better. So I think heart is the strongest muscle I possess, and then inside the card it says it opens for you. I was thinking. I may need to mute myself to blow my nose for a second. Hang on. I love that just having the tissue next to the microphone is enough to set that off. I had to change the voice threshold because of the pausing Spotify bullshit that Discord is doing now. Um, anyway, okay. Muscle. This is what we're doing. My plan is to make it a greeting card. I don't know if we'll finish this today. Because again, I won't be streaming for a week because my dad is visiting, which means I need to break down my streaming area. So we'll see if I can manage to get this done. If not, I probably won't have time to work on it this week because I'll be focusing on my website, which is easier to do when there are other people around. So yeah, we'll see. But that's the plan. I sketched this out. My brother did recognize it as heart-shaped enough, and I think with the writing it won't be so bad, but I did make it like an actual muscle shape instead of making it look straight like a heart. Because, I don't know, that just seemed like the right way to do things to me. But I think this will go really well with the Prussian blue that we're doing this month, because even the inside of mussels are very blue. Figuring out what I want to do for the lighter parts of the shell is going to be something, but we'll see. Yeah, it is kind of butterfly shaped, or like really it's a pelvis shape, a human pelvis. That's really what it looks like to me. But I think with text it'll be a little bit better. The other thing is that there is a fault in this paper that runs right here, and we're gonna see how much that messes our life up. It was fine on the other piece I did, but I don't know. We'll see if it takes up the pigment differently and makes a line. Like I can fix that digitally a little bit, but I'm a little worried about it. Other things. I feel like there was something else I was going to say and I don't remember what it was. Whatever. I don't have all my brain cells today. It's okay. I don't need them anyway. I just need to clean stuff up and that's it. But we're just gonna, we're just gonna start painting. I'm not sure what I'm doing for the lighter portions of these shells yet. I have not lightened up any of the graphite on this page. We're just gonna go for it, because, you know, Aiden! Hi! And yeah, that's weird. We're coming up on the affiliate anniversary. It's in June, which is wild to me. Oh, I do also need to work on the mushrooms, but I may, the pride mushrooms specifically, but I think that I may try to get those sketched out this week because I can get the sketches done digitally and then transfer them, and that'll be fine. I have so much to do all the time forever. I really... Ugh. Ugh. You know how it is. I also have a library book that I haven't finished yet. Oh, I need to put more Prussian blue on my palette. That's why I left this out. I also have a library book that's due in like a day and a half that I still haven't finished, and it's stressing me out. Which is like stupid. That's a stupid thing to be stressed out about. Thank you, Aiden. Are the alerts just not working today? Am I not seeing them? Because I don't think I heard that. Hello? Well, maybe Streamlabs alerts aren't working today. I have all those visible, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's there, that's there, that's there. I don't know. All right, I guess that's just gonna break today. I'm gonna just not worry about it, honestly. The brain, please. The Twitch alerts are working just fine. It looks like the Streamlabs aren't though. Let me see. Oh, my feed isn't refreshing either. So that's gonna be part of the issue. Why are you doing this? We got a shrimp warning earlier, right? Am I crazy? We did. So Streamlabs is online. So I don't know why that's doing that. That's super fun. Love that for me. Let's see here. Let's do that. Yeah, it's just the problem with having like multiple things going is because wow, that was not going anywhere. The problem with having multiple things doing work stuff is that it means that there's multiple points of failure and you can't always tell what the problem is. So can I run it through here? Maybe? No, I can't. That's really annoying. Okay, well, I guess we just don't get alerts. That's fine. But what I can do is do something stupid instead. Because that does deserve a little celebration. And so I'm gonna give you my favorite like super high bit alert if it will actually let me load this freaking image. Well, this page, I guess. This paper is so dry. It's so cold here today. It was at freezing when I woke up this morning. I woke up too cold. It's just like it should not be 32 degrees when I wake up in May. That's just not how it should work. Okay, this one. This is what I want to play. Okay, we're getting a special thing here because this is the 5,000 bits or more cheer alert. But I think that we can send this since the other one isn't working. Very hot over there at the moment. Like I'm not thrilled about there having been snow that stuck either, but I'll take that over heat probably. Do I want to use cream for this maybe? I have that there. Maybe I want to, because I would kind of like to make it like a warmer color a little bit. Maybe some pink and orange kind of vibes. Let's start there and work our way out. But there, that was for you, Aiden. Thank you for the gift and for continuing to support me. Aiden has well and truly always been my #1 art cheerleader. Yeah, I think that's a good color. Oh, what? Things are crashing. Okay, things are happening. Hi, Sky! Thank you for the resub. My stream element alerts, or my Streamlab alerts are not working today for some reason because I needed more things to happen. and I don't know what's going on, but my computer sure is struggling. Oy vey. I still don't know why that's not refreshing. I don't know what's happening. Something's weird. I don't know if it's my fault or not. I mean, I'm also weird, and that one is my fault, but... So I think a little bit of pink in there is what we needed. PNG Tuber is new, yes. Cat made that for me. And if you do !cap, it should show up in chat with a link to his stuff. Which he has officially added the PNG Tuber to his commission stuff. Yeah, this is the PNG Tuber. But my brain's just not working today. I'm not even gonna apologize for it. I know you guys are fine with that, honestly, because y'all put up with me anyway, so. Oh my god. Oh, I see. One of my applications has decided to reset things up for some reason. I guess it reset itself. I don't know, man. Fuck off, bro. I'm busy. The obligatory software you have to use with Logitech is throwing a hissy fit right now. So perhaps that's why everything was being insane. Okay, I want that same color with some purple here. Yeah, Parker, I agreed. I don't think that's our issue today. I think there's something else going on. But also I'm streaming off of something that wasn't made for streaming, which will cause plenty of issues on its own. So I just want to try and get some of these flat colors down so that I remember where we're going before the paper entirely dries. Honestly, I'm really excited to get my PC build up and running. That isn't like an immediate thing, but at some point, because it will be so much better than streaming off of a frickin' Mac. Because it wasn't made for this. She's struggling. Also, just the Logitech stuff is throwing a hissy fit right now, which, I mean, again, arbitrary software in Logitech isn't great anyway, so, like, it's fine, but it isn't really what is made for doing this stuff. Art stuff specifically. I mean, I'm really just, like, not making proper sentences today. That's something that's happening. So we're going to start with some pretty bright colors underneath this, I think, and then maybe I'll end up toning it down or just making it darker. You know what? You can just fuck off for everybody. Bye. You can just close if you're going to keep throwing pop-ups at me. Okay. I can now not adjust anything that my camera is doing, so if that becomes a problem, then it's going to become a problem, and I'm just going to leave it, because you know what? I don't need to control everything all the time forever, especially when I'm having difficulty with that in other places. Because it's trying to reconfigure a bunch of permissions and stuff while I'm trying to do something else, and that's not something I need to deal with right now. Yep. That was going to be the issue, is running an update even though I told it not to. Because heaven forbid something do what I want it to. Because so every night before I have a stream day, I always open my software to check and make sure that there isn't an update, right? So that it doesn't like attack me the next day. So there wasn't an update for it last night. It just decided to cause problems on purpose while I'm streaming instead. And I always start streaming a little bit earlier so that if there is something like that, it sorts itself out before I start. And it still wasn't an issue, but it decided after the software had been open for over a half hour that it really needed to cause problems on purpose right then. So, and this is one of the many reasons why I would like to, one, have a different computer, and two, get a camera that's actually made for streaming art. Because Logitech is the bane of my existence at this moment in time. Because, like, this camera never really focuses properly. It doesn't capture colors well. And it just generally makes my life difficult. Which, like, my life is difficult enough on its own. I really don't need the help. I guess my temper is also a little bit shorter today because I'm frustrated about other stuff. So, bad day to try it, Logitech. Yeah. I may need to put more purple in my palette for this. I wasn't expecting to use as much purple as I think I want to use, because I thought I was going to lean more blue, but I think the purple here really makes sense. And it will give some nice texture too. I also would love to stop getting emails about Mother's Day. That would be really nice and helpful to me. There are a lot of companies that like ask now if they can send you stuff about Mother's Day, which I really appreciate, because I really don't want stuff about Mother's Day, but alas, not everyone does that. Okay. Oh yeah, star. Do you care what color for the glitter ones? I have a color that I think you'll like. Hang on. I do need to clean up here after stream. That's my next big project. But you got it, bestie. Yeah, it's this color, Aiden. I was like, oh, I should ask Aiden what color. No, it's this color. This is the right one. I know in my soul. Yeah. Do I want to put more pink in that midsection? Probably. Let me do that really fast. Stop sending me emails. I'm busy. Sorry, I'm just doing this really fast while the paper is still wet so that it blends a little bit better. Not green, I could do that. Obviously the mean thing to do would be to do red instead, right, Parker? There, I like that better. Yeah, Parker's colorblind, so and he still stayed here and watched me paint a whole pickle in only green. Bless his soul. Nah, I know what's up. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I have 2 new stickers that are going to end up in the shop once I get it set up. My website is still a work in process, but the shop is really the last thing that I need to do. Yeah, you did, Parker. I see you. I appreciate you. There's a glitter star for Aiden. And then a tiny star that isn't green. Ugh. I could also just drop everything. That would be really helpful too. Um, let's do like a shiny gold. I don't think I've done any of the shiny tinies. Shiny tinies, tiny shiny. I don't know how well. Okay, yeah, that actually shines pretty well on camera. And I could also just drop it in wet paint. That's on brand. That tracks. But one of the reason that I said that, one of the stickers that's going to be coming is the pickle. So, exactly. And then I will do the card. I have not forgotten. I'm not forgetting. Yeah, for sure, Parker. But I also don't want to like make you suffer. That's not my aim as a streamer or a friend.
I love your goopy wiener.
Oh, that tickles me. It tickles my goopy wiener. I'm still not over. So I made that for Lib as a joke, the hot dog that's in that image, when they were doing their subathon. And the second they opened it on stream, it crashed their entire computer, which is part of the ha-has here. And since then I've always called it my goopy wiener, and I said my goopy wiener was too powerful for Lib's stream. Here we go, tiny shiny gold star for Parker. Ooh, and I'll hit the side of that with my nails, I guess. Okay, this can go in here actually. That will be useful for later. And then I need to draw a card. Yeah, it was really funny. And it wasn't just stream. Lib's entire computer blue screened. My goopy wiener is so powerful. Okay. You said right, I think. It blue screened. Like they had to reset the whole thing. Oh, left. You said left. Okay, I'm glad I checked. Yeah, it's really funny. Which I mean, when you're streaming, it's way easier to overload your computer with anything. But I also don't make small art, especially when I'm doing digital, because like my base, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Canvas sizes are pretty big because I have them based around like actual inches. So that my goopy wiener was like 6 inches. So it was not a small file. And I don't do small DPI either. So, yeah. I had a chunky goopy wiener. We can do that at some point. I almost did those like I would do for my own reading, which is not correct. That's not how I need to do that here. Okay. Rest and recuperate to continue making progress. I feel attacked. Oh, that would be really funny, actually, Aiden. I probably have the wherewithal to figure out how to do that. Yeah, we could. I will write it down. This is what I'm doing. That can go here. I would probably have to redraw the goopy wiener, just because it's such a high DPI that if I try to compress it, it won't go nicely. but I'm capable of doing that. So, okay.
I love your goopy wiener.
Okay. Deep breaths. We're fine. Okay. I've got a couple different reference images. Um, I do think that I need to bring the blue down through here a little bit. Hi, Lapras! The squad is all here today. But I might want to tone that down just a little bit. Which I think the beige will do. So let's just try this and see how it goes. I think bringing the purple down through there, probably.
Katie, I love you, but I'm encouraging the bad decisions. If it's a bad, like, do it. Fucking do it.
So I think the granulation is really going to work with us here to get a good texture for the inside of a shell. I do still need to, well, obviously I need to continue working on it. That's a stupid thing to say. We still need to build up our colors some more, is what I mean. But we do have like a darker band through here with this little, I don't know what that is, really. There's probably a reason that's there. Muscle attachment, maybe? And up through the corner that I think using a little bit of Payne's Gray is gonna do that for it. But there's also kind of like a banding effect through the shell that I'm gonna need to try to replicate. I also think making it so that it's a little bit more organically shaped is probably the right answer. We'll see. Just my brain's mean today. I'll be fine, but like trying to make decisions about art while your brain is also shrieking at you is not the most fun time. But like there's a bit more purple like right through here on both sides. And it's not like perfectly symmetrical, but it is vaguely symmetrical. I think. Yeah, yeah. Same. I think it's really funny that I'm like, I hate making decisions. Making decisions is my least favorite thing. And then I went into a career that is just me making all my own decisions for the rest of eternity. Um, Not sure why I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, all good, Lapis. I appreciate the pop in. Have fun with Halo. Good luck. I don't know. Is there like a Halo specific shoot straight? I don't I love that I've actually watched somebody play Halo and I could not even remotely tell you what it is about. You have kind of like a band through here. Ooh, I may also sneeze. The weather's been weird here, so I'm like got like allergy issues and it's also really cold. All right, I managed to stop the sneeze. Hui. Sometimes if I think about it hard enough, I can make it stop. But I knew I wasn't going to be able to mute in time. So I'm glad I didn't deafen anybody. I'm going to want to do more layers of the Prussian blue in here too, for surezies. Just to deepen it up. But we've got kind of like banding there. I may end up wanting to go over this with some colored pencil too. We'll see. Thank you. And thank you, Aiden. I really wish that this fucking alerts would work so that I knew what was happening in my own freaking stream. Um, you and Shawnee will get along very well, Aiden, just for the record. You're both nice peoples who yell at others to take care of themselves. I say yell. It's not really yelling. Yeah, I don't know why the alerts aren't working. I may need to... Because the other commands were working, so I don't know why the alerts wouldn't. Maybe I just need to re-input the browser URL. That's actually probably what I need to do. Because sometimes it just decides that it hates life. Which, like, valid. I can't argue about that. I know you do, Parker. Yours is closer to actual yelling. Shawnee and Aiden mostly just sass me if I don't take care of myself. Or if I'm mean to myself in general. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those days where I don't feel like I like anything I painted. That's okay, though. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Aiden. Yeah, nobody wants to make Shawnee cry. And if they do want to make Shawnee cry, they're gonna have a very uncomfortable conversation with me and my fists. Okay. Do I want to put more purple in here? Probably. Let's do that. Yeah, exactly, Aiden. Shawnee is too good for this world. If anybody is mean to Shawnee, they're getting both barrels. Yeah, Aiden is always down for arson, which is just, you gotta watch out. I think shading some of the upper with purple is also going to be a good call, but we can deal with that when we get there. Leave that for a second. Let me see if I can mess with the Streamlabs stuff for a second, or if my computer will implode if I try to do that. We'll see. I would love it if my brain would stop acting like it's the end of the world. It isn't. Everything's fine. I do think I'm going to end up using some pearlescent on this, but I think that I want to scan it and then do the pearlescent and then scan it again, because sometimes the pearlescent stuff doesn't scan very well, and it just kind of looks messy. Oh, perhaps Streamlabs is just most of the way down today, because oof. Yeah, Stars is also a streamer who you should follow. Stars, you should use your own command. Alert box is what I want. I know part of this is just because my computer's slow, but this is looking a little rough. I do think I need to do some purple banding through here. I could also just stick my fingernail in wet paint. That's also something I could do. We also have some work to do on the connection here. To make it look like something, but I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to share that with anybody. Get off my dick about it. Thank you. Thank you, Shadi. Sorry, I couldn't see chat while I'm messing with this because I'm on a laptop. This one. I need to edit you. Stars could also give herself one of the big shout outs if she wanted to. She probably doesn't want to, but she could. Okay, yeah, that's all right. I want that turned off, which it should have been turned off already. Yeah, that's fine. Why are you... So that one works now. Or at least if I test it, it does. Will the subscription work if I test it? Yes. So why are you throwing a hissy fit? All right, maybe that worked. Well, we'll see if that fixed the issue. Because it had signed me out, even though I was signed in yesterday. But... we'll see. Oh, why is there a profanity filter on this? Do not replace bad words with anything. I like bad words. Bad words are fun. I think that's new. I don't know why. I don't think that was there before. Okay. Maybe that's working now. I don't know. My feed still hasn't refreshed, but that's fine, I guess. Hooey. Yeah, I have like auto mod stuff way down because I find auto mod annoying because it does not understand anything, as a matter of fact, about why something might be bad or good. I'm just gonna do some like quick banding kind of vague vibes here. That already makes me feel better about where we're at, which is good. I will go back through this with a smaller brush probably and do like a lot. But for now we can just do that and that makes me feel better. Okay. Yeah. Like we all talk about like the AI revolution or whatever, but at the end of the day, people make better judgment calls than a machine will. That's just the end all be all. That's just how it works. Yeah, I'd be scared if you were mad, Aiden, honestly. Like, I've maybe seen you from a distance be mad, like, maybe twice. And yeah, one, little bit scary. Two, it makes me want to throw hands for you, so. I do think I need some more blue in here. This is still pretty pretty wet, so I'm kind of just pushing pigment around a little bit, but that's okay. And I do think I need a little bit more beige, like right through here, because I think this line is a little bit too much. Oh my gosh, Aiden. I that that would take a lot for you to do. Pinky purpley beigey, like right through here. Kinda like that. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way everything works now, is understaffed and overstressed. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. I finally dug this out of the laundry hamper. So this is after I washed it. So it's still dyed a fair amount. Like it's definitely cleaner than it was, but the pigment definitely did dye the yarn, which I was really looking forward to and was part of the reason why I did the light color. Yeah, yeah. I definitely was like that when I was working retail too. It's like, oh, you were mean to the nice one? Well, now you get to deal with me. You are going to regret this. I like this shape better than this one. But I know that if I keep messing with it, I'm just going to end up not liking either one of them. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely like, I will be polite and kind until it's been proven to me that that is not worth my time and effort. So there's definitely a thing where, like, if I've gotten to the point where I'm mean to you, someplace everyone's like, oh, holy shit, what did you do to make Katie mad at you? Which is kind of funny to me, honestly. Although that is how I end up not being part of some communities, is because I decide somebody isn't worth my time and then everybody else gets up in a hissy fit about it. Um, but I don't need to go into that, especially not on stream. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But there's definitely a mutual who I am banned from their chat, uh, which makes things awkward for other people. But you know what? If they don't want me there, I'm fine with not being there. Yeah, like I definitely go out of my way for people, as just like that's part of my personality, is that I'm willing to go the extra mile for people. But if I do that and then people are rude about it or like expect things because I helped them once, then I'm done. Because the thing about kindness is you can always take it away. You know, with anger, if you do stuff out of anger, if you do stuff that's rude, that's always going to be the main thing that people have seen and people remember. But if you start out nice, you can always take nice away, you know? So you have a lot more leeway about what you're doing with people. But that's definitely like just the way I live life. It's like I start out being nice, and if you aren't worth it, then I will stop doing that. Yeah, for sure. And I definitely have a lot of people who are willing to throw down for me too. I'm aware of this. But I think a lot of that is because I'm willing to throw down for people too, so. Actually, Calibros once said to me that if he was ever in a bar fight, he'd want me on his side. That's stuck with me. It's like, I don't know that I can fight that good, but I will definitely give my all to help out. I don't know, maybe like I know that I need to do some shading in here, but I'm trying to decide how realistic I really care about making that. I I'm undecided. Because there is a point here in the mussel shell where there's like a little bit of a hole into the shell where the mussel connects. Um, like the little mussel hinge, if you will. I'm not sure if I care enough to do that. I need to bug him for his address. And I keep forgetting. Um, because I have hats to send him. And I also want to send him some candy. So he knows what the hell we're talking about when we talk about American candies. Oh, that's interesting, Aiden. What about tasers? I'm guessing tasers are police only kind of situation. Because I definitely have a taser that I can just plug into my wall to charge. That I used to bring with me to bars and stuff. Okay, I need to let that dry. I can't get a hard line with it right there. That line is crooked, and that's gonna drive me nuts. That's too much water. That's a little better. Yeah, I have both pepper spray and a taser somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know because I've stopped going out, like, in places that I would be concerned about. I am a homebody now, and I like it that way. Yeah, that's fair, Aiden. Ugh, I'm getting a headache. I hate that. Yeah, I feel like the your living situation, I'll put it that way, probably has a lot of weight on why you feel like that. Which, like, I get it. I'm there too. The spot with too much water just pushed all of the pigment out of the way, which I knew that was gonna happen, but like it's still frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Lapras. We end up in a similar boat quite often. I know this is too wet to put more pigment there to make a real difference, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think I need to let that dry for a little bit before I mess with it more. This is also much softer than this side, and I'm not sure which one I like better. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely, like, if I hit a certain point, I just freeze and completely shut down for sure. I've gotten better about that though when I get upset. Um, Thanks to a lot of lovely people who like actually want to know what's wrong versus shutting me down, which is why I shut down, you know. So that is a skill you can learn for sure. Yeah, that one side is so much softer than this side. And I know I can fix that. It's just irritating me to look at right now. It's almost like my brain is being mean to me or something. Wild. Who would have thunk it? I'm trying to decide if I want to leave these cards out instead of putting them away. I might want to take them with me, actually. I might need those. Probably a good idea to add to my other stuff in the morning while I'm having a difficult time. I'm just gonna, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm just picking stuff up and cleaning it a little bit. And that's this. These are extra lib stickers that I have. Oh, I did do, you missed it, Aiden. I did say a nice thing earlier and made myself cry, so yeah, I've done that. I've done that today. These are extra stickers. Those can get shoved into my sticker book for now. I do have stickers that I can put in my sticker book, but I don't really want to do that right now. Yeah, I'm having a time. Yeah. Like, I'll be fine. I'm just, my brain's being dramatic about it. But yeah, I started out stream crying, so it was really good. Only up from there. What are you? Why do I have so much stuff? Oi. Oi, says I. I did! Ah, I forgot to bring it out here. Here, you guys can get up and walk with me to get it out of the scanner so that I can show you. I did finish that. And I meant to send you a picture of it, Lapras, and then I got distracted and didn't do that. Because I'm really good at being a person. But I left it in the scanner because it's still a little curly. And that's like the easiest place to put it to flatten out where I won't forget where I put it. Because the next time I go to scan something, I'll find it. Boop. And I do already have a buyer for this one, which is very exciting for me. I'm really pleased that the person who wanted it is going to get it too. They get it, so it will be a good home for it. I do think it's really funny how crooked I wrote this in, because it definitely is a little slanty, but I think it works. This one I put pencil lines down so that I could get the curve correct. And this one I didn't. So, yeah. I did scan it before I put the lettering on it and then scanned it again once I did the lettering. Because I was thinking maybe without the lettering it might also be like a good notebook cover or something. Like I do also like the lettering, but I figured taking a scan of it before like doesn't cost me anything, and then if I decide that I want to use it without the lettering, I have that option. So yeah. Iced tea is completed. Hand and wrist stretches. Got it. I didn't see that right away. But we can do that. I do think I used a like gel pen and it picked up some of the watercolor underneath, so the letters are a little bit colored, which I think is really nice actually. It's got kind of like a pink tint to it. Pinky purpley. Ooh, my arms are really stiff today. I probably slept really tensed up. I had a bunch of nightmares last night, so that's probably part of it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to order prints of this one. I do have an imprint, but I've been trying to move away from them. I don't really like trust the print on demand services because I don't get to see the quality directly. So this one for sure is going to be a print. I haven't decided what sizes I want to do yet. But I'll order some of this and try to narrow down some other pieces that I want to do for prints. I'll also be able, if I'm selling the prints directly, we'll be able to do a better price on them. In addition to making sure that the quality is up to my standards. So if there's any pieces that you think you would definitely want a print of, let me know. And I can add that to the order. That's not a this month thing. This is a future issue, but that'll be happening soonish. I've also looked into doing sticker books and washi tape. Those are going to take a little bit longer to sort properly. But the prints, if I order from, I can say this in a way that makes better sense. The company that I'm looking at ordering prints from is they offer discounts for however many you get with the same kind of paper. So I can get multiple designs and still get the discount, which is really nice. But I probably won't start with like a huge amount of prints, like different designs. I probably want to start out with like 3 or 4 maybe, and then move up from there. So I'm thinking definitely this one. I might do the Stellar Sea Lion because that one's been really popular too. Maybe the Iris because that one is also pretty popular. And that piece is like the original is very expensive because it took a long time. So I think having a more affordable option for that would be good for people. But if anybody has any opinions, I'm happy to listen to what people want. Same for sizes, because I don't know. I'm not sure about what kind of size people would like. Hey, Crispin, good to see you. How you doing? So yeah, because like shipping 11 by 14 would be kind of a pain in the butt and would be very expensive, especially outside the US. But if people want prints that big, I can do that. But I'm guessing that like smaller-ish, so like 8 by 11 or 8 by 12 kind of size is probably where we actually want to be vaguely. But that would just be my guess, and I'm not always right when I guess that stuff. So yeah, just let me know if anybody has any strong opinions or weak opinions. I'll take those too. I am working, I've already taken some stuff off of my Ko-fi site because people have reserved some art from me. So those are not all up there, but my website does have the galleries up. It's just difficult to find them because I still have the construction home up because I'm still working on it. So, but yeah, plenty of options for art. I have a lot of it. I make a lot of art, which feels great until you have to make listings and write little blurbs for everything that you've ever made. I was about to touch this as if it was the mussel to see if it was dry. That won't help. That's a little bit better. Let's sharpen this guy up a little bit. Oh, I still haven't heard anything from the Cassette Beasts team. So we're rapidly approaching the year anniversary of it being released on Switch, which means it's been over a year since well, it's going to have been over a year since I asked them to fix this accessibility setting that still isn't fixed. I'm I'm very much looking to, with a gleeful kind of maliciousness, retweeting my original tweet and saying happy anniversary to this tweet for a setting that still isn't fixed. Because I am a little evil, actually. So. But I think that they kind of have just written me off, honestly. Because the person who responded to my most recent ticket, which was about 2 months ago, maybe longer than that at this point, said that he would email me immediately as soon as he knew anything, and I have not heard back at all. So I think that they're kind of like have given up on actually doing anything about it. Which means that I'm not going to be buying any Raw Fury games ever again, honestly. Which kind of sucks because they're also doing the Snuff King game, which I would have really enjoyed, but I don't trust that company anymore. And it kind of sucks because I would have enjoyed this game too, I think. But alas, I cannot play it safely. Yeah, I mean, literally, if it's gotten to a year where they still haven't fixed this really basic issue, then that makes it so that I can play the game without getting migraines, yeah, I'm going to be petty about it, honestly. Because that's ridiculous, honestly. It's bad business practice at the least. If I had more money to throw around, I would probably sue them about it, honestly. But I don't have that kind of money, so it's an empty threat. Nah, there's better reasons for GoFundMe's at this point in time for sure than me being petty about something. But what's funny is like there was somebody on Tumblr who also was contacting support about this repeatedly and they finally gave up and got a refund. And like for me, I'm just considering this lost money at this point. I did get it right when it came out when it was discounted. Um, but like over a year ago, you know? So like $17 lost, that's fine. I don't care, but I will not stop annoying them about it. Like you made the mistake of being bad at releasing a game and making it so that I couldn't play it. And I will also say that this has led me to definitely not very much being a Nintendo person anymore because it is so difficult to get a refund from the Nintendo eShop. It is like near impossible, honestly. And even though I checked to see what accessibility settings there were, I made sure the game was safe for me, and then that setting didn't work. So I could theoretically call the actual hotline to try to get a refund, but because you can only do it via a call, that is also not accessible. You know, which makes me angry. Because if the only way to do something is via a phone call, then it is not, in fact, accessible. So if I need to call about accessibility issues, then you done fucked up, you know? Anyway. This is a Raw Fury hate blog, just in case anybody was wondering. To be fair, I do think that I'm pretty justified in being pissed off about that, so I'm not that concerned about it. I'm not worried about my karma in this issue, I guess is a way to put it. Okay, I think I need to start using a bit of a thinner paintbrush for some of these details. Because really, I'm just throwing a bunch of water on stuff at this point with the bigger one. I may also end up doing like a color wash over the top of this to smooth some of it out a little bit. Unsure. I do need to figure out how to make the inside of this look shiny, which I think really I just need to do a shadow like right through here. Maybe going up through here. Which probably some violet and some Payne's gray, or maybe the Prussian blue would be alright too. But I do also need to make the inside darker right here, I think. Whew. I can tell that I'm just exhausted. I wish my brain would work. Yeah. I think perhaps I underestimated myself when I said I wasn't sure if I was going to be done with this or not today. Yeah, right? Hey Bean, how you doing? I also think that maybe I'm just going to say fuck it and add the pearlescent before I scan it anyway. This scanner does a lot better with the pearlescent than the other ones did. Or the other one, I guess. Hey Peach! All the homies are here today. Do need to do some more shading through here. It's still too wet to do that right now, but... Ooh, sunflowers are always nice. I think the fact that I'm working with 2 different reference images for this is also harming me a little bit. But I like the colors differently on both of them. I do need to make this darker, which I need to wait for it to dry to do. I could pull out the hairdryer, I guess, but I don't want to, so... I don't know. I think my problem is in more parts of my brain than can be fixed with an ice pick. I guess I can start cleaning some stuff up on my desk while I'm sitting here. I say my desk as if this isn't literally the coffee table, but I can move some stuff around a bit. And try to get things set to move it easier once I finish stream, because that's my task. After I finish stream, I need to clean up this space, so. Oh, fun. Good luck, I guess, Peach. That can go in there, that can go in there. These things can also, well, this should go in this. I should really change the threshold back on my Discord, because I just disconnected Spotify instead of continuing to deal with their stupid shit. There you go, Shawnee. I did just buy my brother an immersion blender, actually, which he used to make some fresh pesto yesterday because we had some, excuse me, leftover fish that he made, and then he made pesto with it. And I am a slut for pesto, well and truly. Like, pesto is one of those things you could put in a summoning circle, and you won't even need to put, like, other stuff. You just put some pesto and some toast points. I'm there, man. Oh, I also have these here. All right, bye, Lapras. Have fun or something. Survive, I guess. I'm trying to figure out how I can show these without, like, full-on doxing myself. I don't know that I can. I do know that I'm gonna sneeze, though. I would like to stop being so sneezy now, honestly. I'm kind of over it. Let me see. Can I do it like that? There we go. You guys want to see an old photo of me? These are my college ID cards. This is me when I was 19. She looks really pissed off, which is fair. She was pissed off. But I just think it's so funny. Yeah, tiny baby bean. Like, who is that? Who is that? I don't know her. It's so funny. I found this I was looking to see if these still worked when I was, because the university locks the doors at a certain hour and you need to have the cards to get in. So I was seeing if my old ones would work, which they didn't. But I found those. These are scratch paper that can go in there. Here's random paper that I don't know where you came from. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Peach? Oh, remember when we were making random shapes? I forgot. Those can go in my sketchbook. This can go in here. So I'm gonna need to pull all of this down. I also have the resin up here. I need to figure out where to put that. I do have like actual baby photos too. Do you guys want to see a baby photo? I have it on my phone. I can't show you physically, but I can show you on my phone. Because I have a whole folder full of old photos of me. But there's a really cute one from Easter when I was little that is not of the best quality because it's a scan from the early 2000s. But look, baby bean, the babiest of beans. Pepperidge Farm remembers. But yeah, I was a really cute kid. Just for the record. I got away with a lot more stuff than I should have when I was little. What else have I got in here? Oh, I have the angry baby photo. So this is we call this affectionately in my family, Demon Baby. So prepare yourself. This is Demon Baby. This is me as a small child. And everybody calls it Demon Baby. Makes sense once you see it. Why I'm Demon Baby, right? Potatoes are good. Being a potato of a person is good because it means you're beloved across cultures and a staple of human development. Oh, I could make that into an emote. Do you guys want an emote of me being a screaming baby? We can do that. I'm fine with that. Here's me in kindergarten with Star Baby, who I still have and sleep with every night. Oh yeah, these are old photos. I have an actual like photo album of old stuff, but I'm not sure where it ended up. Oh my God, it is Aiden. You're right. That's my baby rage. I use the baby rage emote so often. My mom made this dress for me, actually. It was out of like sweatsuit material. I think I still have some scraps of it somewhere. The fabric itself. I'm not sure if I saved it, but I think I did. But yeah, there you go. There's some vintage Katie for you. Exactly, Shawnee. Also, I enjoy scrubbing potatoes, unironically. I think that's fun. This where that there. Okay. This can go in here. Oh, this can also go in here. I don't know, maybe this is just going to end up being a me cleaning stream because I'm feeling um, mildly overwhelmed about everything. I say mildly as if I'm not absolutely overwhelmed and have already cried 5 times today, but you know, sometimes you need to downplay it just for your mental health. That's also fair, Peach. This can go in here too, actually. What's that lid for? That was for the resin. Understood. I don't know. I feel this still has work to do, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not kind of vibing with it right now. Which is gonna be because I'm stressed out about other stuff. But I can also just leave this so that when I come back to stream, I don't have to worry about figuring out what I'm gonna work on because I have something to work on, you know? Which may be a kindness to my future self. Oh, gotcha, Shawnee. I will have a little treat. Oh, that one means I have salmiakki. I've got 2 different gifts for that one, and depending on which gift pops up, it depends which treat I'm gonna eat. But salmiakki, for those who don't know, is the salted licorice. These ones are specifically Finnish brands. Which one of these has the menthol in it? Do I remember? No. That's fine. I don't mind. I think this one probably doesn't. But I will have 2 of these because they're pretty little. So if you don't like black licorice, you won't like these. But I like black licorice, so I like these. The snack cannot be a potato today. If I had some potato chips, maybe. But I also don't think I would want to eat potato chips on stream. Especially not with a microphone directly attached to my head. I feel like that's not a kind thing to do to people. Yeah. Which is funny because I don't mind when I hear other people eating on stream. But I mind if people hear me eating on stream. Does this fit in here? Oh, I forgot that I have photos of myself in my accordion folder here. Actually. Because it was the biggest spot that I had that wasn't gonna... You guys want to see my prom photo? Well, one of them. I went to 3 proms. Hey, Mommy! How you doing? Let's see. I probably want to cover up the date on this, actually. This was my senior prom photo. That's my high school boyfriend. But he was a year older than me, so I actually got to go to 3 proms because we had junior, senior prom. So this was the 3rd one where I decided that he wasn't going to do a great job at making a prom that I thought was nice, so I did it my damn self. So I decided the restaurant we went to for dinner, I decided where we were all going for dessert after the dance. And then the next day I flew to Hawaii um, for a yoga retreat that I had saved up money for. I was so tired. But yeah, I still have this dress even though it will never fit me again. I legitimately thought I was going to get married in that dress at one point. It just fits so good, but it will not fit any longer. I know that much. I think I have some old ones of like family in here too. No, I don't do things I have ever. There's high school friends. Yeah, I am much heavier than I was in high school. Oh, here's my mom about to absolutely dunk a snowball onto my aunt. There's a lot of puppy photos in here too. This is mussels. It is a mussel, an open mussel, as in the shellfish. Um, and the plan is to make a little greeting card out of it. One of my friends helped me come up with the pun. I had been working on it for a bit in my head. Um, oh yeah, you want puppy photos? I'll show you. My grandma raised, bred, and showed dogs. So did my grandpa. So here's him showing one of the dogs. But that also meant that there were puppies around a lot. So puppies. Yeah, this was just one. I think I was the one who had the camera for this one. I think that's Belle. I named Belle. You know that scene at the beginning? Yeah, English Springer Spaniels. Um, you know that scene at the beginning of 101 Dalmatians where he brings the dog back to life by rubbing it? I'd actually done that to a puppy because my grandma had been visiting us one Christmas, and the dog went into labor a little early. And so I came downstairs because there was a ruckus going on, and I got to help with like the birthing and stuff when I was like 5 years old, and rubbed one of the puppies back to life, which is why I always had a fondness for that movie. um, but because I helped, I got to name the dog, so I got to name her Belle. Um, she ended up being adopted out to a really, really nice home when she was a senior because she couldn't keep up with the rest of the dog pack that they had. And she got to go to a lovely lesbian couple who took care of her for the rest of her life. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Belle. They all looked pretty similar, but and our dog that we had growing up, who is this? I might be able to recognize her, but I don't remember. What was I saying? Our dog that we had growing up, both of them were from my grandma and grandpa. So Libby was actually I have a photo of Libby in here, I think. Libby was one that we had when I was growing up. So she there she is. This is Libby and baby me. But she was the dog that we had when I was little, and then we got another dog as she was getting older that was from an accidental litter that my grandparents had, named Duke. Duke was maybe the dumbest dog that has ever existed, but he was an absolute sweetheart. He also would just eat anything that he could find, which proved to be to his detriment. but yeah, Libby and Duke were the ones we had growing up. Oh yeah, 100%. Duke was so stupid, but he was literally the sweetest dog in the world. He did, yeah, go for it, Aiden. Have fun or something. Be productive. I can feel myself flagging, so I'm probably not going to be streaming that much longer, just as a warning, because I do need to like legitimately clean up all this stuff, and it will make me feel a little less crazy once that's done. Um, I mean, will it make me feel sane after it's done? Absolutely not, but a little less crazy I will take. Um, but Duke once ate an entire pack of C's chocolate bars, like the kind that you buy to sell for fundraisers. He ate all 24 of those at one point.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. And good luck with work, girl. This goes in here. I'm gonna forget I put that there, but that's fine. But yeah. I guess these can go somewhere. Where, I don't know. I guess in there. That works. But he absolutely devoured a 24 pack of C's candy bars, which was not a fun time for any of us. He was fine afterwards, but it was a pretty unpleasant couple days there. Yeah. He also really liked eating markers and ended up marking up the walls. He ate the corners of the drywall off of our walls when he was teething. He was just a guy. He was just a dude doing his best. Did you know that I have too much stuff? Because I do. I will also say again as a reminder, since we have some more people here, no streams next week because my dad is in town. And so I need to break down the streaming area, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, cleaning stuff up a little bit. I am so messy, just like as a person. Just a nester, and it's a problem. I also don't know where I want to keep, because I have like this brooch and a necklace that I made that are for sale in the shop, and I don't know where I want to put those. Because all of this stuff needs to get put away. I mean, does it really need to get put away? No, but I'm going to put it away. I'll put it that way. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot. Figuring out the shipping is gonna be the big part for me because the way that I currently do shipping, I can't do through the website that company that I have. Which makes sense because the way I'm doing it is stupid. But it does require some math and some pre-planning that I find very overwhelming, which is I tried working on it a few days ago and I got so frustrated that I made myself cry. So like I can do it. It's just like a pain in the ass. And involves like a lot of background work, which feels like you aren't doing anything a lot of times. But yeah, I know that I have people rooting for me and who have my back. It's just a lot. It's just too much muchness. That's the feeling I call it. Too much muchness. Can I fit this in here? Not really. Okay. That can go in there though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream because I'm like I'm raring towards a panic attack if I'm being honest. And is me actually continuing to work on this going to make the panic attack not happen? No, but I'd rather not have to try to maintain a sense of normalcy while I am doing that. I also don't know where all the lids for this stuff went. which is another issue altogether. Yeah, I'll be fine in a week. That's the short answer. Um, just stuff to deal with. I'll be fine. I just gotta freak out about it first. Yeah. Just a lot. No, Aiden, but if I decide to raise the army that I have been offered, I will let you know. Because I definitely know for sure that I could raise an army against what is happening right now if I needed to, which is nice. It's pretty reassuring, honestly. Because a lot of times when, I don't know, when you feel like you're being dramatic about something, it's really easy to discount your own experience. But if you tell other people and then all of a sudden they react with shock horror, you kind of realize that you weren't being dramatic in the first place. Um, so it's kind of both shocking and reassuring in a strange way. Nah, don't worry about it. We don't need to get too deep into that on stream. Um, but yeah, I know I have people who have my back, which is really important. That's the big part. I'm just trying to conceptualize how I'm moving all this stuff into the spot that I need to move it to, because I have too much stuff. And I would like it to not be a complete mess when I do this and have to pull it back out. So, yeah, I think I should call it, honestly, because I'm starting to freak myself out. I say starting as if I didn't start today, freaked out. Um, I will be back at some point, but not next week. Unless when I don't know what date. Where's my phone? Let me actually give you a date when I will be back because I have the technology to do that. I will be back on the 21st, which would be a normal stream Tuesday. And I probably won't be in other streams much this week just because I have other stuff to do. So I'll see y'all another time. I think I'm also not going to raid today just because I don't want to. I don't feel up to that right now because my brain is a evil little turd. But I will be back. You will see me again. I will still be in Discords and stuff, but probably not in other people's streams much. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't know that there is. Yeah, exactly, Shawnee. And one of the things about being around people that I love, even in an online space, is that it changes how my face looks. And if somebody hasn't seen how my face looks when I'm feeling appreciated, they get kind of weird about it. I'll put it that way. So it's easier to just not. Yeah, I love you guys too, and thanks for the support and being understanding. It's just a lot. My brain is a lot, and the situation is a lot, and I'll be fine, but it's still frustrating. I guess switching to the ending screen, that's usually what I do now. Yeah. I know, one, I'm not alone in this because I love how I continue gesticulating in front of the camera even though you can't see me. I'm not alone in this in the fact that other people have gone through exactly what I'm going through. I'm not alone in this because I have a group of friends who want to make sure that I'm not by myself when I'm doing anything that's difficult. And there's some overlap between those two. So, like, I'll be okay. It's just I gotta be dramatic about it first, I guess. Which is allowed. Even if I feel like it's stupid. So. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, if you guys are planning on going someplace else, feel free to drop a link in chat if you're gonna go visit somebody that you think other people would like. I won't raid them today, but You can share the vibes with other people. Where am I going to put this? I guess up there. Me as I continue doing work while I'm sitting here. So thank you for being here. Thanks for being kind to me. Thank you for putting up with my little demon brain and still loving me, because that's always nice too. Um, Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember you're loved because I love you, and I will do the same for myself, I promise. Um, and if you can't take care of or be kind for yourself, please do it for me because I think you're awesome and deserve nice things. And that includes from yourself, even on the days when it's really hard, like today is for me. And I'll be back and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program and everything will be fine. It's all gonna be okay. We'll get through it together. Um, and I will see you in a little over a week. All right. Bye.